Today's stories include bad news for the Horizon TV show, PlayStation returns to TGS, and Kotaku Australia is shutting down. We'll have all this and more because this is Kinda Funny Games Daily. What's up and welcome back to Kinda Funny Games Daily for Monday, July 8th, 2024. Of course, I am your host, Tim Geddes, and I am joined by the Lock, Roger Picorni.
What's up, gamer?
What's up, gamer? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Have you been playing anything? You been doing anything fun?
I mean, dude.
We have a long weekend.
I've been editing a wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's been my entire
That's your
weekend.
gamer moment?
And if I'm being honest, it's more ingesting footage for a wedding. The grand total of the Geddes Live on Stage, 19 terabytes of footage.
Oh.
That's a lot of footage, everybody.
So they just handed you all the raw footage.
Oh,
and
I
you're
had
just
it all.
like,
And I just had to organize, drive to drive, get everything going. But we're in a good place now. We're in a good place. The process has started. We'll see how long this endeavor will take. But yeah, that's been the majority of my weekend. I went to a beach up in Marin.
Oh.
And I splish-splashed a little bit.
I went to Marin too.
Shit.
The county fair right there. Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
fun. That used to be a tradition for my birthday every year when I was a little kid. I'd go up to the county fair. Yeah, I don't like the heat.
No.
But getting the water, I'm okay with the heat.
Okay. That's
Not okay
nice.
with the sunburn. I got very sunburned. But that's my life. Worth the trade-off. But yeah, how was your Money in the Bank?
Money in the Bank. Hung out, watched Money in the Bank right after Marin going to the county fair. Just completely just like nauseous and just like tired. I'm like, you know what? We're doing it. We're watching 4 hours of wrestling.
4 hours,
and I did it. Do I regret it? Not at all. Did that. Work on the game a little bit. So that's just been like my game of the year right now. I'm just like, I'm doing is just looking at code, just like figuring out a stupid bug and then making another big bug and then it doesn't work out, but whatever. And then I've been playing this game. This is going to continue the tradition of just Roger's fake games that are real games. Papa's Freezeria Deluxe.
Freezeria.
This is a game that I was not familiar with. It's a series of games that were like the cool math games where you would like, just make, this one's like you're making smoothies, right? You're making smoothies and you're selling it to people and you're like making the custom orders or whatever.
Math games.
Oh, you don't remember? It's like, it was a website where it was like, it just had a bunch of like Flash games essentially.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So it was one of those ones. And then they just recently, last year, re-released this specific one, Deluxe Edition, on Steam. I saw Mario64 tweeted out. It was $5 on the Steam sale. God, so fucking good.
Really?
These are the games that I live for. I live for the games where you're making the burgers to the orders, like all those fun Flash games.
I get it.
I love it so much. So like, I've been looking for a game like this for so long because the only game that's sort of like this, that's on this level, that's like an actual game on Steam is like a SpongeBob game that does not work after level 130.
What's it called?
SpongeBob Krusty Krab Cook-Off?
Wait, we've talked about this before. This was the first video game that Gia was ever addicted to in college. She would. There was one time where she was so into it on her phone that she missed every stop on her train ride in New York and ended up like in a completely different place.
Staten
and then
Island?
she was just like, I think so. And she was just like, I can't believe that just happened.
Awesome.
That was her first gamer moment.
Yeah. And I mean, this might bring it back for her because this game is incredible. This game is awesome. And there's I'm happy that it's like, this is starting a trend. I feel like
this is starting a trend, everybody.
It's in the air. It's in the air of like, these games need to come back and they are coming back. And clearly this game is doing really well. And people, in fact, Wario64 is tweeting about it. Of all things in the Steam sale, he knows what's up.
He knows what's up.
I need to know his identity. I need to know what's up with this guy.
We need to discover him.
I need to discover him. You guys worked with him. You have no idea, right?
Yeah, no idea. We've just talked to him over email.
That's wild.
It's really, really well. I know I've been in the same room with him at some point.
Whoa!
Yeah. Which
That's
is
scary.
very exciting.
That's scary.
The moment someone hides their identity, all you want to do is know who they are. Like, remember when we were Nibel?
Yeah.
And we're all just like having conspiracy theories of who we thought it could be. That was one of my favorite eras of Kinda Funny.
Yeah.
And like, I don't even know if we talked much about that on content because we weren't trying to like expose anybody. But like me, you blessed, just getting real conspiracy theory strings with it.
We're going into Patreon. We're figuring it out. We're like, this person, this person, this person.
And we never figured it out.
Oh, fuck.
God. This is Kinda Funny Games Daily, though. Each and every weekday, we get together to talk about all the video game news that you need to know about live on YouTube, Twitch, and podcast services around the globe. If you love what we do, you can support us with the Kinda Funny membership on Patreon or YouTube to get all of our shows ad-free, watch us record them live, and get a daily exclusive show. For a chance to be part of the show, submit your thoughts and opinions as YouTube Super Chats as we go. A little housekeeping for you. We are an 11-person business all about live talk shows. Today after after Games Daily, you'll get Gamescast, which is our Xbox Cloud gaming review. Paris has been playing with it. He will talk all about that.
Fire Stick.
Yeah, the Fire Stick. Oh, wow. And then after that, the stream is Angerfoot, which I'm really excited about because this game looks
You see
hilarious.
the thumbnail?
No, I didn't. Is it good?
Everyone check out the thumbnail.
Check out the thumbnail, everybody. And then check out the video.
Simple one.
Check out the stream. If you're a Kind of Funny member, you can get today's Gregway. And then later, you can get the Kind of Funny podcast this afternoon. You can watch it live if you have the membership. But if you don't have the membership, you can watch it tomorrow. Thank you to our Patreon producers, Carl Jacobs and Delaney Twining. We appreciate you so very, very much. Today, we're brought to you by Shady Rays and A Better Paradise. But we'll tell you all about that later. For now, let's begin with what is and forever will be the Roper Report. It's time for some news. We have 5 stories today.
A baker's dozen!
Story number 1. Horizon Zero Dawn TV series is no longer moving forward at Netflix. This comes from Adam Bankhurst at IGN. Kev, just a note, the flashing and clicking did happen the way... the way that you said it would. According to a report on the alleged toxic, bullying, manipulative, and retaliatory behavior of the Umbrella Academy showrunner Steve Blackman, the Horizon Zero Dawn TV series is seemingly not moving forward at Netflix. As reported by Rolling Stone, 12 staffers and an HR complaint have detailed the hostile workplace that was said to be fostered by Blackman, although the showrunner has said these claims are entirely untrue and completely absurd. At the end of the report, it stated that Blackman was offered an overall development deal reportedly worth $50 million at Netflix in 2020, and the Horizon Zero Dawn series was part of a package alongside an original outer space thriller series called Orbital. Now, however, Rolling Stone has learned that the 2 projects are no longer moving forward. Per a representative for Blackman, the showrunner has had a long, ongoing, and close working relationship with Netflix and continues to work on new projects. Furthermore, Blackman signed a new multi-year deal earlier this year. The Horizon Netflix series was revealed back in 2022 with Blackman as the showrunner, and it was going to star Aloy. Sony said back in January 2024 that writing had begun on the series, but we haven't really learned anything since. Ooh, Raj, when I read this headline, I didn't expect this to be the story.
Yeah, right. No, I kind of expected something like this because I feel like Horizon is such an IP that they wouldn't cancel a show unless there was some tomfoolery bullshit going on with the production or potentially the showrunner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this sucks. I don't think this is the end of the Horizon show. I think this is just the beginning. This is going to
speed bump.
Yeah, exactly. If this is not if this person doesn't end up show running it, as it seems like they probably shouldn't be, I think it's either going to continue with Netflix or Netflix is just going to take it. Or Sony's going to take it and then just shop it around. How about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think that's you're right on the money there. Like Horizon will get an adaptation. Will it be a TV show? Will it be a movie? Who knows? But I do think that we're going to get something. This definitely is going to push it back. Clearly, obviously, but Sony are really, really, really going all in on these adaptations. I mean, all jokes aside, we're getting a season 2 of Twisted Metal. And if that is working for them, and that was one of record breaking on Peacock, they're going to get Horizon out there because Horizon is, they're clearly caring about it as a franchise. With Lego Horizon coming out, it's going to even expand it even more. There's God of War coming to Amazon.
Yeah.
The streaming wars have changed in the last couple of years, but I feel like the race for prestige shows that are let's try to get audiences in for these big binge-worthy things, or week to week people are going to be coming back for it. Fallout, I think, is a great example of they can make these things work, so it's not just it's a game adaptation that people that like the game like. It's it goes beyond that, where it's a hit show. Obviously, we've talked about Last of Us a million times being another example of that, but I think Horizon is something that Sony are going to want to really make sure that they are putting in front of as many people as possible. Bless and I have been talking a lot recently about what makes Horizon special for Sony is that it is their most popular franchise and characters that are owned by them that aren't rated M. So Last of Us, so dark. God of War, so violent. Horizon fits in that place that they can kind of make a Lego Horizon game and have that make a little bit more sense because the people that play that can then eventually move on, even if they're younger kids.
Yeah.
Whereas, you're not going to have a Lego Kratos then jump into actually playing God of War.
Yeah.
That people will do that, but not in the numbers and droves that they're going to be looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it is clearly the writings on the wall that Horizon, as you're saying, like is going to be. They're trying to make this their tentpole franchise because it is super accessible. I first of all, I totally missed that this was even happening. Got to be honest. I thought this was a Prime thing. I think I mixed up the God of War of it all. But I'm interested to see how fast they start moving with the God of War series. Like how fast we start to like actually see some of these things in fruition. I honestly suspect that this is going to be a speed bump, but it's not going to be a big speed bump. Especially if the writing has been already started. Like it again, show running. That's a whole vision of a show. But I think they can kind of bring in somebody else to kind of take this script and make this happen pretty fast.
Totally agree there. Yeah. CJ Splits on sends in a YouTube super chat, just like you can, saying Horizon plus Apple Plus, let's get it. I think that actually would be a great home for it if Netflix isn't willing to continue to try to fight for it, which I think that they will. Yeah. Like I feel like Netflix has a need for more shows like this, especially as things like Umbrella Academy are ending, because it's an example of a show that isn't going to be the biggest hit of all time, but it's going to be something with substance for Netflix people to latch onto. That's not the perfect match season 4 and Too Hot to Handle season 10 and things like that. Netflix, like we've been talking about this a lot, is about to have a huge moment next year with WWE Raw coming to the platform. And what's a big deal about that, even if you're not a wrestling fan, it's going to be live every Monday, we assume, but live every week. And like them pushing into live programming is going to be a whole new frontier for them. I don't think they're going to want to do that without having these kind of like different pillared prestige titles to be able to fall back on and like have people, once the show that they're watching live finishes, hey, check this out as well.
Yeah, and Netflix, I feel like, has been making a lot of shows that are of varying qualities. But the thing that they do miss is the IP, right? Like they have a lot of random sci-fi show that maybe pops off for a second and then just kind of falls away, right? Like when you have a piece, like a show like One Piece, right? Like where it's like, oh no, it's a really solid show, has the IP, it has the name and has production value. Like that becomes a cultural moment. I think they're looking for more and more of those. And you see like in Amazon, they have a lot of those shows. Like they end up, they're gaining.
They're starting to get there.
They're starting to get there. I feel like, especially with even the Yakuza show that's happening, like that could be a moment.
It could.
That could be a moment. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Amazon having The Boys and Gen V and even like that universe for them to, I mean, it's at this point, like we know that the end is coming soon, but like they did that and they made it work and now Fallout. It's like they have these big wins. Netflix is interesting because they, unlike the others, even though the others might have the library content, Netflix presenting library content as new, things like the Suits phenomenon that happened, like it works.
Madam Web did extraordinarily well.
You put things out and people want to watch them, which is very... very interesting. But Apple Plus, I think it would be a great home for a Horizon series. Like, I feel like the Legacy of Monsters. That's what it is. The Godzilla show on Apple TV Plus. It was very good.
Did I ever tell you that I was just walking in Target and I like had a Godzilla shirt? I think I was talking about Godzilla with Leanza, and this guy out of nowhere just stops me and says, "Have you seen Monarch?" And I'm like, "No, I've not seen Monarch." "You should watch Monarch." And he just walks away like a ghost of Tim Geddes. I was like, "What is happening right now? There's like a very small community of people that love this show that want to stop people at Targets."
Look, here's my thing. I'm not saying I love the show. I really enjoyed it, and I would say it was really good, and I'm happy it happened. And I think a season 2 could actually be a lot better.
Yeah.
But it's a level of show that I want to exist, and I feel like Horizon can hit that as well.
Yeah.
And Apple TV Plus like continues to really surprise me in terms of the quality of their productions and the out of nowhere surprises that they have. But having a bit more known IP, like things like Godzilla, I think can make it even stronger. And I can see them making a play for it. And them and Sony have worked together in the past as well. So we'll see how this all goes.
Yeah, and I feel like Apple TV specifically does sci-fi really well. Like a lot of their catalog is sci-fi or like far future weird things that's going on there. So I could see that working out well.
Yeah, Silo? Is that the
Silo?
one?
It's C. I don't know what C is about.
No one likes C. So I think Chris Anka really likes C, but...
Has 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I think there's also another show that's like Silo, that is not called Silo, that is also on Apple TV.
This is such a tangent here, but Benny B. Good in the chat says, that new F1 movie looks neat as fuck. I don't know if y'all saw the trailer for this. I retweeted this yesterday. So we got the first trailer for the next movie from the Top Gun Maverick director.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which obviously I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Then they announced Hans Zimmer's composing it. And they're like, all right, cool. It's starring Brad Pitt. It's a F1 movie. And this trailer, it's just you see it. And it's like, they do a thing that I'm so so excited about. They use Queen's "We Will Rock You" in the trailer. That shows how much balls they have, that they're just like, we know how overdone this is. This movie's going to earn
still
this
gonna
shit.
do it.
We're going to do this shit. The sound design of this movie, the thrills you're going to get from this, the last 15 seconds of the trailer changed me as a person.
Dude, god damn it. I was so close to the money, but I was so far off. When Gran Turismo was, when we were doing the fantasy movie draft, I was like, there's going to be at least a few people that call Gran Turismo. This movie is going to be the Top Gun Maverick with of cars.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're actually making Top Gun Maverick of cars is fuck.
Yeah.
I was close, everybody.
Gran Turismo. Fun movie.
I watched half of it and I was like, this is insane. This is an insane movie. I can't believe that this exists.
Story number 2. PlayStation's fully returning to Tokyo Game Show. This comes from Jordan Midler at VGC. Sony Interactive Entertainment will attend the largest ever Tokyo Game Show. It's been announced. That's wild. Wow. The trade show, which will take place in September, will see 731 exhibitors and 3,190 booths. Sony was present at Tokyo Game Show 2023, but it only presented independent titles as part of its involvement in the show. Capcom, Konami, and other large Japanese publishers have also been announced as attendees of this year's show. It's currently unclear what Sony plans to exhibit at the show, as its largest currently announced titles, such as Astrobot, will have been released by the time the show takes place. It's expected that 250,000 visitors will attend the show when it takes place from September 26th until September 29th.
Interesting.
It is interesting. I feel like in the last couple of years, I've written TGS off because they tend to not have the press conferences that they used to have. Like back in the day, Paris Games Week, Tokyo Game Show, it almost felt like
Paris Games
so
Week.
yeah,
Forgot
like
about that.
Sony and Xbox would like alternate on like who's going to be where.
Yeah.
Sony obviously leaning more towards TGS in the past, but you'd also get some big Square announcements. I just feel like with the amount of showcases we've added to the year on kind of a annual basis, we know we're going to get a Square press conference to some extent somewhere. It's become less necessary for them to make announcements there, but I'm always surprised things do get announced. Big consequential announcements are made during TGS, even without a dedicated press conference. So I feel like this is something that they might be doing there. I feel like the easiest answer, you got it in your head.
No, I mean, I was thinking console, like
Death Stranding 2. Is what I was gonna say. Death Stranding 2.
Yeah, but I just associate that so much with Keeley. You know what I mean? Like, would Keeley think he's cheating on him? You know what I mean? Like, is that the thing? Or like, I don't know. That's where my brain goes.
I just think that my gut tells me we are at a place that Death Stranding 2 is starting to rev up and ramp up we can't see it enough. I mean, we might feel like we see it enough, but in Kojima's mind, we can't see it enough where they'll be at everything. Yeah. Here's this character. Here's this new actor. Here's this new thing. True. Like, whatever. And I feel like Kojima, as much as him and Keeley are buddy, he doesn't need Keeley. Yeah. And I feel like he wants to put his foot down and let everyone know that. You know what I mean? And on the other side, I think PlayStation wants to kind of own a little messaging there as well, right?
Yeah. No, I think that's a great call. And also, you know, there's so many trailers for him to edit. You know what I mean? So many character vignettes.
Yeah, of course.
He always loves editing. I could see that. Do we think we're gonna get any like PS5 Pro type deal or anything like that there?
That's not a TGS announcement to me. I feel like the PS5 Pro is going to just be a blog announcement type thing. Yeah. Or if there is a state of play. Like, I don't think the PS5 Pro is like, here's the PS5 Pro state of play. Yeah. Like, and here's all. I don't think it's going to be a big enough deal for them to treat it like it's a new console. Like, I think it's going to be just more of an iterative thing that if they want people to buy, they're going to push. But I don't think that they're going to like have a slate of games alongside it or anything like that. I think it's going to be more coincidental of what games are coming out around it. They're going to market with that.
Yeah. Do you think we see anything surprising? Any wild out of left field PlayStation announcements that we're not expecting here? I don't necessarily think so.
I don't, because I mean, if it's TGS, I'm trying to go through in my brain and think if there's been any like major announcements that weren't from like Japanese focused publishers there, and I can't come up with any because I feel like the big things we'd be waiting for from Sony now are Sony Santa Monica and Naughty Dog and Insomniac. Like, I don't think we'll see any of those there. And then on the Japanese side, I feel like, I mean, they've been kind of shedding a lot of that stuff. So and we have Astrobot. So like, I don't know what it even could be from the PlayStation side unless it's a partnership thing. So that's where it's like, I mean, I think it's way too early for a Final Fantasy 7-3.
No.
Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Hearts is a possibility.
Oh,
it is a possibility.
You're saying, what was it? The Disney conference?
D23 is going to be early August.
It's pretty close.
That is. But again, Kingdom Hearts 4, it's a similar argument I have to Death Stranding, where there's a lot. Kingdom Hearts has the ability to have a million trailers, because it's like, here's Star Wars trailer, here's Toy Story whatever trailer, here's all the different worlds can get a trailer, and that's an exciting hype moment for people. And if that game is as close to ready as I presume it is at this point, I think that it's not out of the realm of possibility that we D23 get something, Tokyo Game Show gets something, and it just kind of keeps rolling out after that. But then I think there's an equal chance that no, the game is way further off than I expect, and we're not going to hear about it till next year.
That'd be the hope, though. I hope that this game is close, like right around the corner. Like, I'm talking next year.
I mean, I would be willing to bet it is. So much so that I would not be surprised if it's first half of next year.
Wow.
Like, and I just keep going back to Square's release cadence in the last couple of years. How quickly they released Final Fantasy VII Remake, 16, and Rebirth. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Like, how did they do that? And I know we're talking about different teams here, but Kingdom Hearts 4, I did not expect to be announced as early as it was. And at this point, that was many years ago. So it's time.
It's so wild that was many years ago, because I feel like it just happened. When did that happen? When was that announcement? It was just,
I want to say 2022.
Was that during like a TGS or something, or was that just a random?
That's actually a really good call. Was it? I think it was.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember just waking up one day, I'm like, this is not real. He's got regular size shoes. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, 2022. Chat, let us know. Was it TGS or was it a different expo over there?
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. It was announced on the anniversary of Kingdom Hearts. So,
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
April. What happened? Someone also brought up Ghosts, which I know is not, of course, a Japanese studio with the Japanese connection. Maybe. I don't think that's what PlayStation would do there. I feel like PlayStation loves their big showcases. Hey, here's the logo. Here's the thing we're doing. I don't think that, unless they do a showcase around that time or whatever, I don't think that they're necessarily going out there and just putting out, hey, we're doing Ghosts.
I do think it's interesting to look at this article, and I feel like some of the words make it seem potentially bigger than it actually is, because we're conflating that this is the largest ever Tokyo Game Show, and that PlayStation's fully returning. What does that mean? Because to me, PlayStation fully returning means they got a press conference, and I don't see that happening.
No.
There is a chance. I just don't see that happening.
Yeah.
So
just fully returning just mean, hey, we got a booth and we're showing first party games.
Yeah.
I think that's
probably what it is. It's not just indie games, but like the way they see it, bigger
we're showing
titles.
you Astrobot. You can play Astrobot or whatever.
But it'll be out.
Yeah, you could play,
Yeah, I mean, they do that for sure.
Yeah.
But,
interesting.
Really interesting stuff. We're going to move on to story number 3, but we're going to do that right after a word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Shady Rays. Get ready for the season ahead with quality shades built to last. Our friends over at Shady Rays have you covered with premium, polarized shades that won't break the bank. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company that offers an unrivaled product that's just as good as any expensive pair that I've ever worn. Durable frames and world-class optics for all outdoor adventures. With an extensive array of styles and colors, you're bound to find the perfect pair of Shady Rays sunglasses. Y'all know I've been outside in the sun a lot playing Pokemon Go. GoFest is next week, and I'm going to be wearing my Shady Rays. Every pair of sunglasses is backed by lost or broken replacements. If you lose or break your pair, even on day one, they told us they will send you a brand new pair, no questions asked. But exclusively for y'all, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal. You can head to shadyrays.com and use code KINDAFUNNY for 50% off 2 or more pairs of shades. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Shadyrays.com, use code KINDAFUNNY for 50% off 2 or more pairs of shades.
This episode is brought to you by A Better Paradise. From the writers of the Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto series comes the new immersive audio fiction podcast, A Better Paradise, Volume 1 and Aftermath. Set in the near future, A Better Paradise tells the story of the ill-fated development of an ambitious but addictive digital game world project led by inventor and psychologist Dr. Mark Tyburn. As the advanced software they developed began to deliver unexpected and disturbing results, the team fell apart under strange circumstances and the project was abandoned. The game world and the super intelligence within were discarded, left dormant and undiscovered. Until now. I listened to episode 1 on my way to work today, and the thing that stood out, of course, are the performances, but then as an audio drama fan, it was the use of monologues. There's a whole bunch of talking here as it sets up the world that is not that far from us in the timeline and also not that far from us in the technology, which is disturbing, but I'm quite interested to see where it goes. A Better Paradise is out now and available everywhere you get your podcasts. Go listen today, and don't forget to follow A Better Paradise on your platform of choice to make sure you never miss an episode.
Story number 3. Kotaku Australia is being shuttered. This comes from Chris Kerr at Game Developer. Kotaku Australia is being shut down by publisher Pedestrian Group so the company can focus on its own brands. The Guardian broke the news after obtaining an email sent from Pedestrian Group CEO Matt Rowley to a number of employees across the company. Pedestrian Group currently licenses the Kotaku brand and others, including Gizmodo, Vice, Refinery 29, and Lifehacker, which are also being axed, so it can deploy them in Australia. Rowley described Pedestrian Group, which is owned by media conglomerate Nine, as a highly successful business in that email, but indicated the company's decided to move away from licensed brands. We've made the tough decision to focus on our wholly owned pedestrian brands, where we control the strategy, the content, the product, and the sales, and the outcome, the entire business, he said. This will have an impact on roles within the group, and I appreciate the uncertainty this change creates, so we will be in contact immediately with those people. Rowley, who's being replaced as CEO as a result of the pivot, added that financial headwinds, dwindling advertising revenue, and corporate instability also influenced the decision. It's believed about 40 people will be laid off by Pedestrian as a result of the move.
Jesus Christ.
Even more.
Holy shit. Yeah.
So unfortunate. Same things that we've been saying over and over and over again of just it's horrible that this is the situation we're in. And specifically with games media getting smaller and smaller and smaller on a worldwide scale. Like we're talking about Australia here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And to see this, I know it's a little bit of a different story, right? This is a company that is licensing out different brands, right? And they're just entirely getting out of that business. But still, to see Kotaku as a casualty of that, Kotaku Australia specifically, that is horrible. And I saw that popping over the weekend, and that just sucks. It sucks.
And what's interesting here is I feel like this is one of the stories that this makes sense for Pedestrian Group of them not licensing. I've always found the licensing of these brands to be a little bit
I never
weird.
knew how this stuff works, so it is interesting to read this. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that it was another company licensing out the idea of an internet brand for specifically Australia, right?
Yeah, and it's in some ways can be great, and it can extend the reach of the brand, and it can create opportunities for people around the world to be able to be part of something. But it has to be done right, and there has to be kind of ownership and leadership of the licensees, and to make sure that there's cohesion there, or else it kind of just feels weird and kind of can create problems. I remember when we were at IGN, it created a lot of issues. Yeah. When IGN UK and IGN were completely connected. There would be communication back and forth. There was essentially one team. And I feel like the IGN UK became more of a name of a group of people as opposed to there's a core difference. Whereas IGN Japan, totally different. Yeah. IGN Brazil, totally different. Yeah. And I remember back when I was producing the Daily Fix, there would be issues where they would the licensees would do the show incorrectly. They would use the wrong graphics or they would literally not even ask us for the background sets or anything. They would just take screenshots of what we did and of the set of Naomi on the set and poorly Photoshop her out and just have someone on a green screen in front of it. And it was that's weird. And I remember the amount of awkward conversations you had to have and be like, hey, just ask us for the assets and we'll give you them. And we need some level of consistency or else it makes us look bad. Yeah. And the amount of times that just didn't happen, or a lot of times it was as easy as, oh, sorry, and then it would be fixed. But my point is, I've always found it a little bit weird. So I'm not surprised in 2024, where we're in the media landscape we're in, that a group like Pedestrian
is hey, why would I spend money giving it back to Kotaku if I could just make
things that I don't have actual control over, and then there's the money and all that stuff. But it sucks that the results of that is 40 people across Refinery, Gizmodo, Vice, Lifehacker, Kotaku. Yeah. These are brands that you should feel safe at. Yeah. And you don't these days, But this is very unfortunate. And I'm sorry to all those people. Story number 4. Disney announces Pixel RPG for mobile. What? This comes from Jordan Midler at VGC. Disney Interactive and Gung Ho Entertainment have announced Disney Pixel RPG. The game, which will be free to play, is open to registration for players with a Japanese Apple account and on the Google Play Store. It's currently unknown when the game will be open for pre-registration for players outside of Japan. It's typical for mobile gamers to soft launch in select regions before being made available globally. Suddenly, an unknown program appears in a game world where Disney characters live and begin to destroy the worlds. Reads a passage on the game's Japanese website. Due to a strange phenomenon, game worlds that should not be able to travel between are now connected, causing chaos for the Disney characters. Interesting.
It sounds a little similar.
It does.
Another Final Fantasy crossover I know about. I said the right thing.
You did. The site also notes that while the game will be free, some items will require payment, suggesting the game will include microtransactions. Confirmed characters for the game based on the website are Pooh from Winnie the Pooh, Genie from Aladdin, Princess Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, and Ariel from Little Mermaid. Classic Disney characters like Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck will also be included. Players will design their own avatars using costume pieces inspired by Disney characters. This is interesting because last week I saw a trailer for this that leaked from like an Instagram story from a Japanese Disney Instagram account.
Okay.
And I was like, this looks cool as hell.
Yeah.
And the trailer had like a lot of like nods to Mario RPG and Final Fantasy VI and like direct references to other video games. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And what's interesting here is that, Kev, can you go down to right here? So it's like Maleficent from an RPG, Mickey Mouse from a board game, Ariel from a rhythm game. And I'm like, this is weird. Like, what? I don't understand how that's all going to connect.
Because they do look very similar in terms of the art style, right? Like, it's not like, oh, it's like different art styles mixing together. They're all kind of the same
pixel art style. So
my biggest thing that I'm freaking out about, like, the Sleeping Beauty princess is not just named Sleeping Beauty. Her name is Aurora.
Show some goddamn respect.
Was that known?
Oh, yeah.
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone else knew that?
Are you serious right now?
No, I'm serious. Her name is Aurora.
I mean, look, I'm not surprised you don't
That's
know
pretty
that,
sick,
but
though.
like,
Bro, I didn't watch I didn't watch Sleeping Beauty. That was not my Disney. I don't know. I'm sorry you guys grew up in the 1930s.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks for you guys. But I didn't know her name was Aurora. It's pretty sick,
dude.
though.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a stand now. That's fire.
It's like the Aurora Borealis, in the mix of the pinks and the blues.
Is that the reason?
I think so, because then she has the pink dress and turns into the blue dress and all that stuff.
I don't know anything about Sleeping Beauty. Have you watched Sleeping Beauty?
Oh, bro, Sleeping Beauty is,
Really?
I mean, not only an all-time classic, the thing that you'd appreciate most about Sleeping Beauty is the background art.
Oh.
To this day.
Yeah.
Absolutely breathtaking. Like,
Yeah.
that's the type of shit that you could put as a desktop wallpaper. Any scene from the movie is so gorgeous. And, like, the 4K remasters of it, it's one of those things where it looks as good as it should because they did such a good job just making it back in the day that it's like it is able to be up-resed or whatever and not turn into garbage. You know what I mean? It is a stunning movie. And the final boss fight of the movie against Maleficent is an all-timer.
Oh, is that where Maleficent's from?
Yeah.
See, I mix up all the big three, right? I mix up Sleeping
Beauty.
Beauty.
The big three.
I mix
I don't know if I put Sleeping Beauty as a big three, but
Sleeping Beauty,
I'm curious.
Snow White, and the Tangled.
What? Not even Beauty and the Beast.
As stories.
Not
as
even
stories.
Beauty and the
As stories.
Tangled. I love Tangled.
I love Tangled too.
I love
Tangled
Rapunzel.
too.
I love everything about that.
Just like as
Put her
stories.
in the big three.
I mean, because it's all kind of similar, right? Like in the sense that, like,
Cinderella.
yeah. Oh, Cinderella. No, not Cinderella. Cinderella's not the big three.
What?
That's a different story. Like, she gets out of the castle.
But like one of those movies was made in the last 20 years, and the other.
I'm talking about the story of Rapunzel. I'm talking about the story of Rapunzel. I said Tangled because I know that's the Disney property of it. I'm just saying, like, I mix up all three of those stories where I'm like, sometimes I'm like, oh, Rapunzel, yeah, she's the one that was like sleeping and needed to get. No, that's Sleeping Beauty. Okay, well, no. And Snow White. Well, Snow White steal. She ate the apple and then she also fell asleep, right? Exactly. See, come on.
Yeah, a lot of sleeping.
Pretty simple.
Rapunzel didn't fall asleep.
See, Brothers Grimm triple. See, I'm thinking, everybody. I'm thinking. Some people think I'm not. Some people think Roger's not thinking. I'm thinking.
He's thinking, everybody.
I'm thinking at a higher level.
I'm saying he's been thinking, but
I'm thinking some good stuff, bro. I'm thinking some good stuff. So I'm interested in this game.
Sweet Joseph says, "What is it about Disney that makes Roger say the most unhinged things?"
Because like dude, I was watching Inside Out 2. Incredible.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm very excited.
Real good. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't love Inside Out 1. I loved Inside Out 2. Loved Inside Out 2.
1.
Had a great time. with Inside Out 2. But in the trailer, when they were like, hey, we're doing a Mufasa prequel, I just couldn't stop laughing. Couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We're just making a Mufasa
It's going to
prequel.
cross a Billy, baby.
Did you see that Timon and Pumbaa are in it? How is that possible?
I don't know. I did see that they're in it though.
How is that?
I have questions.
How is that physically possible? Are they like really old?
I mean, have you seen Lion King 1.5?
Of course, yeah. That was my one. That was my liking.
That was your Lion King.
That was my liking. Come on, what are you
so
talking
much,
about?
Roger.
You know me,
Oh
everybody.
my God. Well, everybody, enough about that. It doesn't get much bigger than Timon and Pumbaa being in Mufasa, a Lion King story, or whatever the fuck they're calling it. But I'm tired of all the big news. If I want to know something smaller, say the tiniest news I needed to know about, where would I go?
You would go to our last story, the Wii News channel, where we cover all the small items you need to know about. News items.
It's Wii News, baby. From VGC, Ryuga Kotaku Studio has teased its next title, saying, we can't tell you what kind of game it is, but I'll tell you, you'll be surprised.
I am interested to see
What do you expect?
different ways they can go about this. I can see them doing a Dondoko Island game where it's just like, hey, we're just putting out the entire, like, that mode as its own
that's
thing.
the Animal
Crossing thing, right?
Okay.
Like, they just do that. I personally want, because potentially this is going to be the last game with Kiryu, I want this to be like a Life is Strange style game where it is just, we're making choices, we're not beating up anybody, it is just emotions and we're talking to people and we get to make our own ending. That would be my personal headcanon.
Do you think that's at all a possibility?
No, because they're going to pull some fucking video game bullshit where it's like, oh no, actually he's not sick. Actually he's cured actually because of this thing. I don't think we're going to do that. But I do hope we just go completely left turn and we don't do any type of, just RPG or anything like that. We just do a story-based game. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
That'd be insane. I would love that.
I love that being on the outside of this franchise, it feels like anything can happen.
Oh, kart racer. We can do anything.
Literally
we can
anything.
absolutely do anything with this franchise and no one will bat an eye. After they did turn-based RPG, after they did it as a April Fool's joke, and they were like, oh no, actually we're making a turn-based RPG. We can just do anything.
We can do fucking anything.
Yeah.
We're us.
Yeah. So wait for, I hope that they continue the idea of them announcing their next game through April Fool's jokes, and then we just like, haha, that's funny. But what if? And then they actually do it. I really hope so. So I want a kart racer. That's my actual definitive answer.
Is there enough characters for that to make sense?
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
So many fucking characters. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, not the most consequential characters, but we got we got the naked guy that runs around, the pervert. Yeah, we put him there. He's the main character. Yeah, his whole thing is a pervert. That's the whole thing.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
No, it's like one of the fun perverts. It's like, oh, look at that guy. He's in every game. He's there.
City Skylines 2 on console is delayed indefinitely.
It's wild.
Wow. From VGC, Rogue Company publisher Hi-Rez Studios and developer First Watch Games have offered players in-game currency following their decision to remove all Dr. Disrespect content from the third-person shooter. Yep. El Paso Elsewhere is coming to PS5 this fall. That's exciting.
I'm excited to play it there.
Yeah. Basketball. Basketball arrives in Nintendo Switch Sports on July 9th. I thought we were just getting an update to basketball. You know what I mean? It's like we're getting a patch update here.
Finally.
Yeah.
Double dribbles allowed.
July 9th? I mean, that's tomorrow.
Is it?
That is. This reminds me. I can't say that what I was about to say. Don't worry about it.
I when they were showing the Nintendo Direct and they were showing like all the new Nintendo Sports stuff or whatever, I totally forgot that game was announced and came out.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought it was like, oh shit, they're doing it. Like they're finally making it. No, this game's been out. People don't care.
People in chat, Mad Rock saying basketball 2. Why don't we get this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why isn't there somebody brave enough out there to like make a sequel to something that we already understand? Like, where's Chess 2? You know?
That's what I've been saying, bro. I mean, video games have been trying to do this for years, but like people are like, oh, it's a little indie game that's like chess, but it's not actually chess. Yeah. No, let's just fucking make Chess 2.
Make the move.
Who the fuck made Chess 1? Why do they get the authority? Why do they get the authority?
Well, there has been like updated versions. Like there's like a 3D chess game that you can play with like levels to it.
But is it called Chess 2?
Yeah.
It is?
Super Chess.
No, see, you can't be adding stuff. No. I don't want no bullshit. People are saying Chess 2 exists. I want it to hit though. You know what I mean?
I want it to be a sequel. People are trying, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Kev, things are flashing a lot, quite a bit.
It isn't showing up.
Yeah.
Very little I can do.
Just let it go. Just let it go.
I think there's a ghost. I think the ghost of Snow White is here.
We will talk to Nick when he comes in. If you want, you can unplug the thing next to you or turn it off.
I don't want to.
No, it doesn't matter to me.
We might lose half the lights. Is what I'm saying.
No. I'm all good. I'm trying to keep you updated in Techland over there, so you know what's going on.
I'm being honest with you.
It's a
Checkers
little
2. We can do Checkers 2 because Checkers is fun and Checkers is easy, and I think we can make that a little bit like more serious, and I can actually play Checkers with people, and people are like, oh, you're fucking 5 years old. Like I want to play Checkers with people, and I want it to be like a real
Respected.
game. Yeah, respected.
Yeah.
I want to go to a
Add
Checkers.
super moves.
I would really appreciate
Speak my language.
if one of you two made it your life goal to either make chess 2 or Checkers 2. Checkers 1.5.
Checkers 1.5. I don't know, man.
I think I can make Checkers 2, everybody.
I think
I might make Checkers 2, everybody. That would be my second game.
He's got the stuff.
Checkers 2.
Zenless Zone Zero surpassed 50 million downloads worldwide. That's a big number.
What's this?
I love that. Zenless Zone Zero.
You actually know this game?
Yeah.
Oh.
We've seen it 10 million times.
Oh.
It looks really cool.
Oh, yeah. I've seen this game.
A lot of big font.
Big font.
Bleach Rebirth of Souls has been announced for Xbox Series X and S, PS4, PS5, and PC.
Have you ever watched Bleach? Is that the anime?
It is the anime.
Yeah.
I never watched it sequentially or anything, but my friend Curran was super into it, and so he'd show me all the hype fights, and they're fucking hype.
Yeah. Every time it was on Toonami, I guess, I was just like, it's time for me to go to sleep. This is it. This is it. Yeah, this is done. It's done. I mean, it was just like, oh, it's nighttime. Oh, this is on. Nah, it's time to go to sleep, Roger.
That seems very not you.
I just wasn't. I wasn't. Sometimes I was just like, I don't know how to get into this. I don't know. There's so much things going on. I have the long titles. I don't know what's going on.
Long titles.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Man.
Is this chess 2?
Yes, on Steam, this is chess 2.
Interesting.
No, this is on Steam. You know what I mean? It's not respected, right? I want Ludwig playing.
You're adding a bunch of caveats.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I want
Chess
the
2,
caveats,
the sequel.
man.
See, they did it, and I'm happy for them. But we need Ludwig to play it. We need all these chess masters to play it and get good at it.
Yeah. And it needs to look different than Chess 1. That's my thing.
It needs to be like different colors. We can't be doing white and black.
That's literally all that I need. When I say looks different, I just mean the same but different.
I want the horse to have sunglasses.
No, see, that's chess with Z's instead of S's.
No,
you know what I mean?
But cool sunglasses, like old-timey sunglasses. When did they invent sunglasses?
The more important question, when did they invent horses?
Okay, I don't think horses were invented, okay?
What came first?
Domesticated.
Chicken or the horse?
I don't know, dude. I just don't know. From Game Rant, Gothic developer Piranha Bytes has reportedly forever closed its doors as part of Embracer Group's still ongoing cost-cutting efforts. God damn it, Embracer.
Yeah.
Got embraced.
Fucking Embracer.
Ah, man.
But the studio heads are making their own studio, which is nice.
Yeah.
But
all right, we got, what is this? Oh, wait, I remember this.
It's three-way chess?
Yeah, this was there was some
Challenger's chess.
fucking nerds in my high school that played this.
No way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No way.
I went to a really nerdy high school, Roger. The most nerdy. Like,
You would have
literally.
been shoved in a locker if you broke that out of my school.
Yeah,
That's
no,
wild.
you were revered. Roger, when I tell you at my high school, the amount of kids every day just walking with a Rubik's Cube,
So
sometimes
sick,
two.
though. That's so
They're just doing
sick.
this. Just crazy.
Two Rubik's Cubes?
Those were the
Cubes.
cool kids, too.
They were the cool kids, man.
And you wanted to be like them?
No. I was just happy to be there. I got along with everybody, but no, Rubik's Cube's not my thing.
Tim put down a table and was like, hey, we're doing signings. It's $2 each.
Me and Alfredo,
Really?
first week of high school.
That's awesome.
Put down a table, printed out some pictures of us.
God, you
and
guys
just
are the
started signing
best.
shit.
Did people pay you?
No, but we didn't charge. But people lined up. People are fucking stupid.
That's awesome.
This is proof that even smart people are stupid.
You get people to line up, they'll get anything.
Linda Dye says, sounds like Tim went to a high-end private school. No. I didn't. Fuck private schools. I did not go to a private
you went
school.
to a fancy, smart, you had to be smart to get in school.
And I got in. Tim Geddes, motherfuckers.
The GOAT.
But I went to the high school that, at the time I went to that high school, it was the 26th best high school in America.
Jesus. Were they playing this?
That's what I'm telling you. They were playing all time. I don't know about this one.
That's the Star Trek one, right?
This is the Star Trek one.
That's
correct.
sick. No, that's chess too, for sure. We just need to have respect on
But
that.
that's the thing. None of these have been adopted. We have to we can decide what chess 2 is and make a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Any live event we do, we bring it out and
We bring
play
out
someone.
chess too.
Yeah.
Every guest that comes into the office, they have to play chess too. We have to teach them chess too.
I love
with
it.
the cool-
We can
with
be
the-
the change.
We can be the change
See,
with the
that's
horse with the glasses.
That's the thing. I really think all we need to do for redoing chess is just change the board setup. As long as the rules are the same, it's like, oh, okay, we have a chess 2 board though, so we can play it this way.
It's gonna be a
Because
circle.
it's easy. Well, that's
You've cracked the code.
Roger,
It's easy.
I want you to know that, like,
Fuck.
I'm thinking cylinders.
No, that's
I'm
bullshit.
thinking cylinders.
We can't do this.
See, here's the thing, guys. We need to combine. People have often said that there's similarities between two things in life: chess and League of Legends. All right, in the sense that neither are going to get a sequel. What if we combine them? What if there was lanes on the chessboard? You know what I mean?
A MOBA.
A MOBA chess. I think that's the move. We just come up with like there's blockers and maybe make some weird like a maze. Yes. So it's like you have to work around it. I don't know.
You have to get the minions.
Also, I want it clear. Like I don't know that I've ever actually played chess, so like I'm just
or League of Legends.
Or League of Legends.
I just have the base idea of what these things are.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really cool chess set right there.
That's not. No, we can't.
You don't think that's cool?
Actually, that is pretty cool.
It's a rook.
Oh, is that Charlie the Chocolate Factory, Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
No,
not.
that's but like close. She's clearly pretending to be playing chocolate chess.
Okay. See, I feel like Wonka would create some type of like chocolate chess.
Yeah, but
and
you
that would be
just would
solid.
eat it and it'd be over.
No, but it like
Over.
make you the horse or something.
Let's get to a couple super chats here, everybody.
Put glasses on the horse, perhaps.
Fuck, dude, we gotta do it.
We
When did
gotta do
sunglasses
it.
become invented?
We gotta figure that out. Epic Failure says, I know it's not Tim's bag, but I need to know what he thinks of the Overwatch 2 Transformers collab. I heard of it, but I didn't actually see it happen.
I haven't seen this.
I did see that ARC and Power Rangers are doing a thing, and it seems like they're trying to do it right. They actually had the music and stuff. Am I right? That's cool.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, Kev, if you could pull up a Overwatch 2 Transformers,
I'm trying.
that'd be kind of sick. Maybe. Yeah, let's see what this looks like.
Oh, Bumble D.
What the, okay. They're going hard with the collab. I like that. I
shit.
appreciate that.
That's RC.
Damn, they're going hard with the music.
Holy fuck.
Well, it looks like his robots in disguise design. Whoa! This is really cool, guys.
Is that Megatron? Starscream, maybe? Tim, help me out.
Oh
Who is
my
that?
God.
Dude.
I think it's Megatron. Oh my God, dude. Wait, that's Starscream, right? That's fucking rad.
I think it's the same dude.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that must be Starscream.
This is hot fire, dude.
Actually, I'm not sure. The colors of the...
Oh,
it's Megatron. It's Megatron. Wait, why are they going so hard with this?
Why don't we just have this as the movie?
For reals.
Damn.
Oh, the grid. Dude, that's awesome.
And the gameplay is you just get one like spray.
I know. That's the
There's
thing.
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Are the actual skins out? I want to see that eventually because that's sick. If they look anything like that, that's awesome.
That was really cool.
That's
Good
awesome.
for them.
Good for them.
Melodic Quest says, have you guys watched Movie Pass Movie Crash?
No.
It's the documentary on the rise and fall of Movie Pass. Very entertaining. Highly recommend it. No, I saw the trailer for it though,
Yeah,
and
me
I was
too.
like, oh, I'm interested in this, but like I haven't actually.
I don't think I'm like full documentary interested. You know what I mean? Like I think I get the vibe of it.
I'm trailer documentary.
Yeah,
interested,
exactly.
you
I
know?
watch clips
I've
on
lived
YouTube.
through this. We were there.
We
You know?
understood what was happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Mark Wahlberg produce this movie in some way or something like
Really?
that? I feel like maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe it's the lights. Maybe I'm like losing my mind. But I'm pretty sure he has
Because they're
some.
flickering.
Yeah.
Oh
he has
yeah.
something to do with
Oh
it.
yeah. They're flickering hard.
Yeah.
Are
that's
they
okay.
really? You can't tell on camera. That's crazy.
Yeah. Some of them
I
more
can
than
see-
others.
Oh
like
my
that
God.
one.
Holy shit, that
That
was
one's
going
going
crazy.
nuts.
I'm gonna show the kids. I'm gonna show the kids.
Yeah.
Look at it go,
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. It doesn't look that crazy on camera, but in real life, it's pretty wild.
It looks crazy. Like they can tell something's happening. You can't tell from here though.
CJ Splitson says Chess 2 looks like Chess 1 DLC. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That Chess 2, the sequel trailer we saw,
It
not
has to be
enough.
at least an expansion. We got to have like some effects or something.
Mm-hmm.
Light it on fire. You win or something like that.
Something,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Boom shakalaka. Snug says, look up the board game Hive. It's basically chess.
Okay.
No,
that's
it's
what
not
we
called
meant. That's
chess.
not what we meant.
The board
Now,
game
what if-
Hive. What?
What if for chess 2, you had to have your own little king? You know? Like you had a king.
Like a hero character?
Sure. And then if you lose, they keep it.
Oh, it's like a collectible. Oh, I like
Yeah.
this. I like this. And it's like we can do like the miniature thing where like you paint your like king or whatever, and you have and then like, oh shit, I lost. Now he has my king. This is good. We're cooking something, everybody.
we're
cooking
on to
chess too.
something.
We have
I
not.
still think we should call it Super Chess,
No,
but
That's
that'll be the expansion to chess 2. Chess 2 Super Chess.
The revenge.
Okay. We got Cozy Bear saying, Tim, what are your Pokemon Go Fest plans? So Pokemon Go Fest is this week, Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Your boy's about to go hard as all hell. I am moments away from hitting level 48 here. Wow. Moments away, Roger. I think.
What's the top level? 50?
50. 50's the one.
How long have you been at 47?
A long time. It's we just get to this point where it's like 40 on. It's just really hard to level up. Up to 40, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But I'm here now, and I'm just like, this is so rough, Raj. Yeah. But I think that by the end of this week, my goal is to buy Go Fest to be level 48, and I think I'm going to. Then once that happens, this weekend I need to go hard. I have a problem though that I didn't think about. I'm going to be in the air on a flight from LA. I can't say why.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be in the air.
Yes.
For the majority of Saturday, which is very bad for me in my Pokemon Go. So for the majority of the 10 to 6 timing, I'm going to be either traveling to the airport on the thing or traveling from when I need to be at Pier 39 walking goddamn back and forth 26 miles.
Can you hire somebody?
No, I will not do that.
No, you're thinking about it. You thought about it.
What if you task Greg to do his favorite thing?
No, I need
his phone.
I need to earn this. Because the Pokemon Go people told me at Summer Game Fest that they will celebrate me when I hit level 50, and because the headquarters is at.
Oh, okay. The real people that make this game.
Yeah. And I need to be celebrated.
A bunch of nerds were hanging around playing Pokemon Go going, these people said they'll celebrate me as their king if I do this.
Yes. So I need to figure this out. It needs to be a just victory, okay?
Yeah,
I've worked so hard for this. I have walked so far for this. So yeah, my plans are to go as hard as I possibly can. I just don't know what that's going to look like. Am I going to try to change my flight? I am. I very much am. This is very important to me, everybody.
Wait, where's the event happening?
This is global. So
but isn't there some place where there's like a conference of some sort?
Not a conference, but Pokemon Go Fest works in a way where I might get some of this wrong, but there's usually like 3 in-person ones. So this year I think it was New York, Berlin, and Japan. They might not have done Japan. Oh no, that's right. That is right.
It's not that far away.
There's those 3, and that was last weekend, and the weekends like leading in where that's like the in-person event, and then this weekend's the global one that doesn't matter where you are, you get all this stuff. So anyways,
exciting.
I digress. We got a couple more things here. What other super chats we got? Kebab saying, when will they make Connect between 3 and 5 too?
It's true. We gotta ask them.
Yeah, them.
I mean, the KFAF crew. You know what I mean? They're creators of.
They're the ones.
They're the creators.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
They're the creators of it. So we got to see what they're doing. We got to see what they're up to. It's clicking a lot, Kev.
Yeah, it's clicking.
Yeah, it's concerning. Oh, it's like
it's doing little poofers.
It looks like.
Do you want me to turn it off? The orange button?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, hit that.
It looks like Roger's farting because it also does a little green light.
Yeah, I hate that. That's my worst nightmare.
Green farts?
No, just farting in general. You know what I mean? I don't want to be ever a farter. I got Crohn's disease. I never want to be the farter. You know what I mean? I tried my hardest.
I'm okay with it. We got Corey Cuddy saying, happy Monday, y'all. I dropped the link to Kojima's TGS post and you're wrong if you'd like to see that. So now let's jump over to You're Wrong. We got a bunch of old stuff here. Anonymous saying, Kojima posted that Kojima Productions will be at TGS on his Instagram.
Okay.
So there we go.
What crazy actor are we going to get in this game?
Kebab says, Tim forgot about Crisis Core reunion in Square Enix's production timeline. Don't forget about Zach. You are his living legacy. I appreciate that. That's different, though. That was a much smaller project. I can't believe it happened as quickly as it did from announcement to release, but I don't count that in the big scale new productions. Cozy Bear says, regarding the origin of Aurora's name, she was named Aurora after the name used for her character in the 1889 ballet The Sleeping Beauty, the name that she uses while living in hiding with the good fairies. Briar Rose was her name in the original Brothers Grimm fairy tale.
There's a lot of shit that I'm learning about Sleeping Beauty. I thought she just fell asleep and then she had a kiss and that was it. I didn't realize there's a lot of shit going on.
Oh, no, she had a lot of
She went through a lot.
She had to be like adopted by 3 witches.
What?
No.
No? Is that not her?
No.
Which one's the one that got adopted by the 3 witches?
Well,
they're not witches. They're like fairies.
What Well,
Wait,
okay, hold on.
Wait, no.
I don't know.
Hold
Tim,
on.
I don't know the
Kev.
legal difference. I don't know the difference between fairies and witches. They're both magic folk. You know, I think
People don't know these fucking stories. They're all together.
just so you know, I think fairies might be Ireland's witches. Just so you know.
I want you to know, Kev, that I was so upset with you for how wrong you were. But then the more you talked, the more you clarified. You're wrong about certain words.
Am
like
I?
fairies, witches, definitely not.
I don't know the difference.
Were they adopted? Definitely not.
Well, I mean, kind of.
There was no
they were
adoption
like, hey,
at all.
we got to take you over here so that you don't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like adoption.
I mean, I guess. But yes,
You know what I mean?
it is the one with the fairies.
The wrinkle also happened in this is that like a lot of Shrek plays off of some of this.
Yeah.
And I know
yeah.
you haven't seen Shrek. I don't want to
Yeah.
spoil Shrek for you, but
That's
like, you know,
crazy.
a lot of those connections, like that's where I first learned about the ideas
These
of
fairy
like,
tales.
Yeah, these fairy tales. So yeah, that's the connection right there.
Yeah, I'm not crazy, right? Fairies, Irish, witches, right?
What?
I'm pretty sure that's right.
I,
They like
Irish?
shrunk
No.
down. They shrunk down.
That's
to
leprechauns,
hide.
Kevin.
No. Okay, that's really racist. Just
Racist?
So you know. Just so you know, they shrunk down to hide from all the Irish folk.
Wait, no.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
man. Oh, man. Everybody, this has been kind of funny
Irish
games
witches.
daily.
Irish witch.
Holy shit, everyone. Let us know in the comments below your thoughts on all of that. But I appreciate you very much. We're about to do a amazing Kind of Funny Games cast where Paris Lily is going to talk all about the Xbox Cloud Gaming on the Fire Stick. What a great name for a product. The Fire Stick.
Ah, it's so cool.
Pretty damn sweet.
Not Chromecast.
And then after that, we got the Angerfoot stream, which is going to be a blast.
Check
and
out
a
the
half.
thumbnail.
But anyways, till next time, I love you all. Goodbye. Check the thumbnail.